especially with this group of young guys. But as a team, what do you think is missing in being able to close these ones out, especially?
Well, tonight it was our defensive rebounding. We got to make sure it was a stretch there. We gave up, I think, 2 or 3 in one possession, and that's huge, especially late in the game. We had done a decent job throughout the game, but then in crunch time, we got to make sure we find bodies, get loose balls, and get stops. And how we can lose the best shooter in the league, one of the best shooters in the league, and Herder, who's shooting over 50% from 3. We lost him 3 times down the stretch. So, again, like I told you, they're playing their hearts out. It's attention to detail, the little things. Turnovers on the other end when we need a possession, we need a bucket at crunch time. Those things, but I see growth. I see improvement in a lot of different areas. But we, like you mentioned, Molly, we got to close the deal down the stretch.
You mentioned, scrappiness from your guys, your bench players making big contributions, 55 points from them. What can this group do? I mean, the toughness that they showed, you got to appreciate that.
The way it is, we got to keep growing, keep getting better, keep growing. We're not getting rewarded during games in some of these teams. It's one of the top teams in the league right now in the West. We're not getting rewarded with some good play. But, again, like I've said, we're stretching periods of good play longer. Stretches. We're not consistent with that, and we'll have a lull. And tonight was late game, important time, crunch time. And those are the growing pains we have to go through, it's tough because we guys are playing hard, but now we got to play with focus, basketball IQ, all those things down the stretch.
Dwane, good night for Jaden. He was 4-4 from 3, I believe. His first 2 were catch and shoot attempts. How much do you think that kind of helped him get into it?
It is, not putting it on the floor. I don't know what our numbers are on the dribble up threes or dribble threes. They're not very good. So tonight he was patient, got his feet set and knocked them down. That was good to see.
I think this was the 7th straight loss for the team. Obviously, a lot of injuries piling up, but kind of how do you keep everybody kind of?
Well, we got to keep the growth mindset. I mean, we've lost those. I keep account of that. I'm not lost on that, but we got to make sure we keep growing, stay together, stay positive. It's not woe is me. Right now in the locker room, we got to stay together, stay connected on the defensive end of the floor first. And then, because, you shoot 51% from 3, score 129 points, that's a good night to win a game. So, but like Molly mentioned, we got to tie it together, especially in vital crunch time situations.
Coach, what's your thoughts on the Sacramento Kings after facing them?
They're one of the top offensive teams in the league. I mean, Mike's done a heck of a job of creating an offense. They went out and got Herder. Those guys, bring them in as far as three-point shooters. He's a big-time three-point shooter, one of the best in the league. And he's got him in that system. Look at their starting lineup, all of them double figures. But they're experienced players. They've been through the ringer, as we're going through right now. They've been through what we're going through defensively, offensively. But they're doing a good job of timing. They're one of the top teams in the West offensively right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Cory, you guys were scrappy. You fought hard all throughout, all the way down to the end. What can you say about the toughness that this group showed?
Yeah, we showed toughness. Obviously, we didn't get the job done, which is the main goal, but we showed scrappiness, toughness. We had opportunities at times to extend the lead or hold on to it. We just made too many mistakes mentally. We played hard, though, but, at a certain point in time, you can't just hang your hat on playing hard. You have to, this is the NBA. It's the best league in the world. And you got to play hard and smart, which at the end there, we just had some mental lapses.
Those final few minutes of the game, you guys have had a few games like this, the last few, where it's really come close down the stretch. What do you think you have to do to really kind of get over that so that you can, get over that hump?
Yeah, we'll continue to watch film to learn from our mistakes and also just getting experience in those tight situations, which we have been the last few games. Just we've been on the wrong side of the stick or the bed or however you want to call it. So as we just continue to learn, hopefully we'll be on the other side of it.
Cory, what you seen from Ivey? I mean, he was 4 for 3 tonight, but he was in a bit of a state, some being able to find his touch again tonight.
Yeah, Ivy is aggressive. We're going to need him to continue to be aggressive. He has, great confidence for, a rookie, for the rook. And he's playing great, and we're going to need him to continue to do so. Obviously, not having Cade, it's given him a bigger role to stage his abilities, and he's been doing just that.
And then this team, I mean, just first, the injuries, you lose Cade, you lose Isaiah, you lose Sadiq. Not that, that's unique, all teams with injuries, but do you think this team is trying to kind of find a new rhythm with some of the key guys out?
Yeah, like you said, everybody goes through it at certain times during the year. It's a long season. Obviously, it's unfortunate. You never want your teammate to be down with an injury. But it's the NBA. Guys got to step up. Guys got to step up and fill in that gap. But just by doing, by playing their game and not trying to, put too much on their shoulders, but we got to do it collectively and hopefully get some W's.
Cory, you played in Sacramento, for a period of time. Do you see anything different with this team compared to when you were with them? They got different guys out there. They got different guys out there. They're playing well. I think this was their 6th win in a row or something like that. They're playing together, playing hard. They're doing. The crowd out here was amazing today. They really came out. It was loud. It looked almost like a playoff game. So that was, good to see here in Sacramento. But they're doing well. They're playing good. All right, y'all. Thanks.